Parker Schnabel has built a gold mining empire in the Klondike, and season 15 of Discovery's Gold Rush once again showcased his determination to stay on top of the industry with an incredible $6,837.04 minute worth more than $18.3 million. It was his most profitable year ever. But behind Parker's relentless drive is a crew of miners who keep the operation running day after day, often working grueling shifts in harsh conditions. Fans are just as fascinated by the crew as they are by Parker, and one of the biggest questions is how much do these miners actually earn? The exact salaries of Parker's team are not publicly disclosed. However, based on industry standards, estimated hourly wages around $34 per hour for heavy equipment operators, and the fact that Gold Rush cast members reportedly earn between $10,000 and $25,000 per episode, we can make reasonable estimates about what some of his key crew members may have taken home after season 15. 1. Chris that has become something of a legend in Gold Rush. Originally a carpenter who built a cabin for the Hoffmans in season 1, he unexpectedly transitioned into mining and never looked back. Over the years, Doumitt has been a loyal member of Parker Schnabel's crew, standing out with his easygoing personality and remarkable resilience in one of the toughest industries in the world. At 64, Chris is not only one of the most experienced crew members, but also a fan favorite, often delivering humor during stressful moments on site. Given his seniority in the fact that he has been with Parker through countless challenges, it's safe to say that Doumitt is compensated on the higher end of the scale. While most operators may start around $34 an hour, Chris's role as a veteran of the show likely places him closer to $20,000 to $25,000 per episode. Across season 15, which ran close to 24 episodes, Doumitt's earnings could have totaled $200,000 to $300,000, a well-deserved reward for over a decade of loyalty and grit. 2. Mitch Blasch. Mitch Blasch is more than just another miner. He's the backbone of Parker Schnabel's empire. Joining Parker in the early seasons, Mitch's mechanical expertise and leadership skills quickly made him indispensable. As the crew's operations manager, he ensures equipment is running, schedules are kept, and the mining process never slows down. At just 35 years old, Mitch has become Parker's most trusted right-hand man, often stepping in to manage the team when Parker is away scouting or handling business matters. Because of his leadership role and central position within the crew, Mitch is likely one of the highest paid members under Schnabel. His salary almost certainly sits at the top of the cast's reported per episode earnings, possibly around $25,000 per episode. Over the course of season 15, Mitch may have earned an estimated $250,000 to $300,000. With that level of pay, it's clear that Parker values Mitch not only as a mechanic, but also as the key to keeping one of the largest gold mining operations in the Klondike running smoothly. 3. Nona Loveless. Nona Loveless is far from a newcomer to Parker Schnabel's crew. Having worked with him for several seasons of Gold Rush, she has established herself as both a skilled operator and a reliable presence in the camp. Unlike some crew members who focus solely on heavy machinery, Nona also takes on the less glamorous but equally vital administrative side of the operation. From managing paperwork and bookkeeping to handling organizational tasks, she helps ensure Parker's mining empire runs smoothly on and off the field. Her blend of practical and administrative skills makes her one of the more versatile members of the team. With her years of experience and seniority, Nona is likely compensated well above the base rate. While she may not reach the very top tier of salaries like Mitch Blasch, she certainly earns more than entry-level crew members. Estimates suggest her pay may fall between $15,000 and $20,000 per episode, which could bring her season 15 total to around $100,000 to $150,000. For a miner who contributes both in the field and behind the scenes, that figure reflects the dual importance of her role in Parker's success. 4. Tatiana Costa. Tatiana Costa may not have the same history on Gold Rush as Doumitt or Mitch, but she has proven himself as a reliable hand in Parker's crew. With a background in mechanics and the ability to operate heavy machinery, Tatiana is part of the younger generation stepping into the mining world. She represents the hard-working backbone of Parker's crew, those who may not always be in the spotlight, but are crucial to keeping the operation alive when machines break down or when extra muscle is needed to meet production goals. While her role is important, Tatiana is still considered a mid-level crew member, which means her pay is likely more modest compared to Parker's veteran team leaders. Estimates suggest she may earn around $12,000 to $18,000 per episode, placing her total for season 15 between $80,000 and $100,000. As a rising figure in Schnabel's camp, her income will likely grow in future seasons as she gains more experience and takes on greater responsibilities. Season 15 marked Parker Schnabel's most profitable mining year to date, and while he narrowly missed his ambitious target, his crew still came out ahead, both in ounces of gold and in substantial paychecks. From veterans like Chris Doumitt, who has been with the show since its inception, to newer faces, each member of the team brings unique skills and dedication to the table. And at the center of it all is Mitch Blasch, the operations manager, who keeps Parker's empire running like a well-oiled machine. Though exact salaries remain a mystery, one thing is certain: Parker's crew doesn't just mine gold on screen, they earn it. Parker Schnabel has never been one to sit still. From the moment he took over his family's mining operation as a teenager, the Gold Rush star has had one thing on his mind: growth. Season after season, viewers have watched Parker push his boundaries, from taking on larger claims in the Klondike to running multiple wash plants at once. With season 15 marking his most profitable year yet, it's clear that Schnabel's ambitions aren't slowing down. And with that expansion comes something just as important as the gold itself: and ever-growing crew. Mining is never a one-man job. Parker knows that. To pull in record-breaking amounts of gold, he needs a team big enough and skilled enough to match his ambitions. In season 15, Schnabel ran 3 wash plants simultaneously: Bob, Roxanne, and the Rock Gobbler. That meant more operators, more mechanics, more administrative support, and more boots on the ground than ever before. Each new machine requires a crew member who can handle it, and each new acre of ground means longer shifts and heavier workloads. Parker's decision to expand his team reflects not just the scale of his operation, but also the growing pressure to meet production targets. With gold prices at a high, every ounce counts, and Schnabel has been quick to recognize that his success depends on surrounding himself with people he can rely on. At the core of Parker's crew are familiar faces who have been with him through thick and thin. Chris Doumitt, a Gold Rush veteran since season 1, continues to be a steady presence offering both experience and comic relief when tensions rise. Then there's Mitch Blasch, Parker's right-hand man, who manages operations and ensures that equipment breakdowns don't derail the season. These veterans provide not only technical know-how, but also the stability Parker needs as his crew grows larger and more complex. Expansion isn't without its challenges. A larger crew means higher payroll costs, more management responsibilities, and the constant balancing act of keeping morale high while demanding long hours in punishing conditions. Parker has admitted in past interviews that managing people is one of the hardest parts of mining. As he continues to scale up, the dynamics within his crew will become just as crucial to success as the ground they dig. Parker Schnabel's ever-growing crew is more than just a group of workers. It's the foundation of his legacy. By surrounding himself with seasoned veterans, versatile operators, and promising new talent, Schnabel is building more than a gold mining team. He's building a small empire in the Klondike. Each season, his crew expands to match his ambitions, and each season, the risks and the potential rewards grow bigger, with season 15 proving to be his most lucrative year yet. The question is no longer whether Parker will expand, but just how far he's willing to go. And with every new wash plant, every fresh recruit, and every ounce of gold, the answer becomes clearer. For Parker Schnabel, the sky is the limit.